I'm like watching this game as it's actually happening. Like it's like really like the playoffs. That's how deprived for football I am.
God.
All right, are we on here? Is this
We are on. We're live.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, football fans of all ages, to the 2014 League of Thrones 3 Draft Randomization Special.
Ooh,
Special. We're going to be discussing a couple topics before we get into draft spots. So why don't we just get right into it, Jeremy? I'll start with a quick recap of the league. A few teams started off strong. There was a Donnie Trafari, a first-year talent in the league who dominated for most of the year. Myself, after starting off 0-2, won 8 in a row, but faltered in the playoffs. Who else? There was the defending champion, Shea Grabinski,
brutal.
who managed a playoff berth, but whose Denver Broncos couldn't carry him through to the end. Chris Ordway had some redemption last year. He was actually, I believe, the 3rd or 4th seed.
Yeah.
Chris Ordway recovered nicely last year after a rookie year slump. And then there was Marty Rosengardner. Rosengardner emerged. I think Marty made some good moves during the course of the year that really paid off. I know that Zach Stacy free agent pickup really helped carry Team Sexy Rexy into the finals.
That was the best management.
He did. Marty
the
managed well. He had
best
some
management.
players, and that's what it comes down to, drafting playmakers.
Sure.
So Marty emerged victorious. Donnie finished in 2nd, and Matt Regan actually snuck in there with a 3rd place finish, who actually had a solid team as well.
Golf clap.
So we'll give him a golf clap, but Marty's draft night is actually going to be September 1st, same as last year. That's Memorial Day weekend. Is it Labor Day or Memorial Day?
That's the first Monday after all the preseason
games
are over.
It's as soon as preseason is over. It's that Monday night. It's going to be a 8:30 start online snake style draft. Pick time is going to be 90 seconds per pick.
Right.
So make sure you do your homework. That's why we're doing randomizations 2 months in advance. There's no excuses on draft night. You get your picks in.
That's true.
So that's when the draft is going to be taking place. Winners' purses. There's going to be 4 payouts this year. First place is going to continue to win that $1,000. So you'll get $1,000 for the first place finish. Second place has been bumped up to $500, which is still pretty nice to come in second,
I'd say.
So if you're lucky enough to be 2 of the 12 teams to actually make it to the championship round, you got a nice payout coming to you. Third place is going to be $200, so you make a little something back there. And then 7th place, actually, we're doing a consolation prize. So the 6 teams that do not make the playoffs will have a chance to play for $100. Whoever finishes in 7th, that'll be the winner of the consolation bracket, gets the $100 just to give them a little extra incentive.
Yeah, keep playing. We don't want you to stop.
I feel bad. Your year's not quite over if you miss the playoffs, but 6 teams will make it, 6 teams won't. All right, going forward, you want to just discuss waiver wire?
Waiver wire, right. Waiver wire system. So there was a little bit of hullabaloo regarding the waiver wire system last year. So we put it to a vote, and we decided that now this year it's going to be a use it and lose it style waiver system where after week 1, once all the teams are set, it's going to be set in order from who scored the least to the highest, and you'll be put in that order for the waiver wire. And so if you're sitting pretty at number 1, the minute you use that pick, you are now number 12 priority on the waiver wire.
Right, and that carries over from week to week. Right. So you could potentially hold your waiver wire pick for a number of weeks before actually using it.
Right, and not that that's going to stop anyone else from claiming on the waiver wire.
But it just gives you preference if you're ahead of everyone else. You will have priority in getting that player. Right. The other change we're going to have this year in scoring, really all scoring is going to remain the same except for the yardage. We're going to go to the decimal system. In prior years, it was every 10 yards rushing and receiving was a point, and every 25 yards passing was a point. This year, you're actually going to receive credit for every yard your receiver or running back gets. So, for example, 1 yard will be 1/10 of a point. 2 yards, you'll get 2/10 of a point. So it'll still equal a whole point, but you get those little extra yards, those hidden yardage, rushing and receiving.
So you don't lose when it's 9 yards that your receiver
Right.
gets.
You're going to get that 11.9 instead of just the 11 points.
Makes everything a little more interesting.
And then the passing will be .2 for every 5 yards passing, which almost equals the... It might be a little more, actually, than the whole point.
It's very close.
It's close. All right, so 5 yards passing is .2, and then rushing, receiving, every yard is .1. Other than that, all the scoring remains the same. 6 points for every touchdown. There's still going to be big play bonuses for touchdowns over 40 and 50 yards. And the 100 and 300 yard rushing and passing games, you get the bonus points for that as well. So if you want a breakdown of all the scoring, it is listed on the league page. Just go to the home page and go to scoring, and it'll give you the complete breakdown of the league.
That's right.
Departures and arrivals.
Unfortunately, we lost 2.
We lost 2, and we gained 2. But we're going to have to say farewell to Mike Olson, who was actually in the finals the first year the league was conceived. He actually finished second his first year, but has some fatherly duties now that are keeping him away from the league.
That's what happens when you get married, you know.
He forfeited his spot, so Mo will not be back. And the other one to just get engaged.
Alex Hauser.
You know, this wedding theme here. You get a wife, and now you can't play fantasy football with your bros. So Alex Hauser, congratulations to Alex who just got engaged. But because of that, now he has wedding planning, and he has all these other priorities and important things that are keeping him away from the true love of America. So, but Alex, you know, we wish you the best, and you know maybe we can get him back at some point. But that'll bring us to the arrivals. The 2 new arrivals are Buddy Mangold and Randy Reeves. Buddy is a Minnesota Vikings fan, and Randy is a St. Louis Rams fan. So they are first-timers in the League of Thrones. So we're
getting diverse here.
We're getting diverse. I like that.
All right.
You know, so we'll give them a nice warm welcome to the league. Hopefully they finish 2-10. 3-11. We'll see. I forget. I think we have 13 regular season games. 13, so, you know, we'll let them know this is for real. This is the big boys.
This is legit.
Big boys playing Westeros.
Westeros.
All right. So with that being said, the other 10 members are returning. We'll just go over those real quick with you. You got co-commissioners Tom and Jeremy, followed by brother Shay.
Oh.
My brothers Matt and Andrew Regan. Then we got the cousins. I got a lot of family in this league.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Brian Olson returning. Donnie Trafari returning. Co-worker for yourself, Marty Rosengardner, the defending champion. We'll be taking him out this year. Okay. And then friend Chris Polkowski.
That's right.
And Chris Ordway returning.
Is that everybody?
So that is all 12.
I think that's everybody.
That's everybody. So, with that being said, we're going to show you guys how we're going to do the draft spot randomization. Jeremy, you want to take it away? This was Jeremy's idea. He conceived of this.
So this is about as ghetto as I could get away with this. Try to get the big 5-gallon jug of water. That fits these nice ping pong balls in there perfectly, which all have everybody's name on some spot on the ping pong.
It's like my handwriting.
So we'll cram them all in here.
So everybody's name is going to be in there, huh? We got 12 balls with 12 names.
12 balls,
12 names. So the way this is going to work, guys, is we're going to shake this up nice and good. The first name to be drawn from the tub is going to have the 12th pick. Right. Second name will be pick 11, and we're going to work all the way down to the last ball remaining, and that person will have his choice of the number 1 fantasy player for the 2014 draft.
So to kick off...
This is the moment everyone's been waiting for.
Here we go.
They've been waiting for it. So, Jeremy, I'll let you do the honors. I will record it here.
It's going to get noisy.
All right. Noise it up. I called 12. I said I was getting 12 this year. Let's see. He's got it. The first name.
Andrew.
Andrew, and I just told him. He's like, no, I'm getting 12. I want 12. So, Andrew Regan getting 12. Hey, that's where Donnie picked last year, and he was in the finals. It all depends on what you do with the pick.
This 11th pick?
Ordway. Taking the 11th spot. I think he was high up there last year. I believe Ordway had it before. Chris Ordway at number 11. Very good at the maracas there.
With the 10th overall pick. Newcomer, Buddy.
Buddy Mangold at 10. He's not going to be happy. He's not getting AP at 10. He's not going to be happy. That's right, buddy. I'll take AP off the board for you. We'll work out a trade later.
With the 9th overall pick, Donnie Trifari.
Donnie at 9. Donnie was 12 last year. He made it to the finals. Taking the 9 spot. All right, that brings us to pick 8.
We got 2 Regans and 2 Grabinskis still.
Yep, we're still in there. You're very good at this shaking.
Number 8.
Rosengardner?
Newcomer,
Randy Reeves from the 8th spot. He should be able to get Sam Bradford there if he wants. A big Ram fan. That's the greatest quarterback to ever live, by the way. Sam Bradford. Ask him.
I'm told.
He'll argue to his grave. So we're going for the lucky 7 here.
Numero
This is Mickey
7.
Mantle's number.
Ooh, right in the middle. Shay.
Shay at 7. Shay was 6 last year. He took your spot. I think you were 7 last year.
He's downgrading.
So Shay is downgrading. Shay's picking at 7. So we got the top 6 now. We got half the league done. 6 spots remain.
Number 6 overall, Ryan Olson.
Brian Olson at 6. Well, that means we're going to be in the top 5 here, Jay.
Ooh,
Top 5. Brian Olson. I think this is the highest he's ever had a chance to pick at 6 here. So going with the top 5 picks now.
The number 5 pick overall,
I'll take it.
is Tom Regan.
I'll take number 5. Doesn't matter where I pick. I build dynasties. I build dynasties. 4 spots remain. 4 names left. Commissioner Jeremy's conspiring for that number 1 pick.
Oh, yeah. Number 4 is Matt.
Matt, so my brother picks right in front of me. No, he'll take Drew Brees again.
I know that feeling.
2 years in a row. So Matt Regan getting the 4th pick.
Oh, all right, here we go.
Top 3.
Numero 3. Me, Jeremy.
Jeremy taking the 3 spot.
Ooh, that's exciting.
This is the highest I think you've been.
So we're down to
2 names left. We should.
Marty and Chris.
Marty and Chris. And Chris was number 1 last year. Come on, this is unbelievable. What are the odds? The defending champ will be picking early. So who's picking 2?
Chris Polkowski, number 2 overall.
Chris bumps back to
And
number 2.
Leaves the defending champion, Marty Rosenzweig.
Rosengardner.
Rosengardner.
You're up. Number 1. Marty gets 1, so he will have the first pick to defend his throne. He'll choose his bell cow.
Wow.
So epic as always. So we have the draft order, and this video will be posted on our league page as well as YouTube.
That's right.
We're going to work on that right now.
That works.
We're going to do it. All right, the results are in. It's time to do our homework, and we will see you guys September 1st, draft night, 8:30 online.
Winter is coming.